Hi, I'm George Rattle Me Bones Brundle, and I'm joined by Larry Ghoul Fucker Davis. Uh,
That's me.
we're playing Castlevania: The Adventure, which I was advised
This game's fucking terrible.
by you and my priest and my lawyer to not play.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good idea because after playing through this, it would make you want to do bad things.
Sure, I already want to do bad things. Oh, I need to turn the volume down on that a little bit. Um, I gotta dial in the Game Boy volume.
I was told you were going to be playing spooky games for October.
This is a spooky game.
I mean,
Castlevania are
this is
spooky games.
scary because it's so bad, but it's not spooky.
Oh, wait until we get to the second game of the stream. It's even worse. I like Castlevania: The Adventure.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, and so
You
I want to
misremembered
prove.
it.
I want
You
to
thought
prove
this
that's
was
a good
different
game. Look, you get these little fireballs. You can't do that in any of the other Castlevanias. Actually, I
because
think
it
you
completely
can.
breaks the game.
You need to break the game, Larry. It's on a fucking Game Boy.
And look how slow this is, though, and how like juddery it is.
It is a cinematic 3 frames per second.
That's a weird thing is like I think the frame rate is actually like fine. It's just like it judders all over the place. It's terrible.
Ugh.
Like the sequel doesn't do that.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not gonna. The sequel is a much more competently designed game than Castlevania: The
Right.
Adventure,
It
but I
doesn't.
think that this gets way more. Look at that eyeball! Look at that!
That's fine. Also ropes. Lots of ropes in this game.
Back in the day when people played this game, they thought the eyeball was coming at them for real, and they would, like, jump out of the way of the Game Boy.
Yeah.
By the way, I really like, in all Castlevania games, whenever you get, like, the invincibility power-up, you never have it long enough for it to fucking matter.
Nope. By the way, you only have 12 minutes to finish the stage.
Oh, it's plenty of time.
Actually, yeah, in this, the invincibility like lasts quite a while in this game.
Yeah,
Because you also, I do think, kind of need it to brute force your way past some places that are terrible.
oh, I'm having the worst time hitting that candle. So I thought ducking should have made me not get hit by this bird, but apparently not. Yeah, I played this like a couple years ago. You kept telling me it was really bad, and I was like, I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Castlevania, all of them are great. And I played it, and it
This
turns
is
out
worse
you
than
were wrong.
Dracula X.
Okay, I do like how you do need the invincibility power up to get through that screen, because there is no fucking way
See?
you're getting past the eyeballs.
They do that a few times, too, from what I remember. This isn't even close to the worst part, though. The worst part's the one later on where you're having to jump between ropes and the spikes are coming at you.
Look at that, another invincibility. The third one
Yeah,
in this
well, you know.
entire stage.
Just an identical screen, by the way, except flip-flopped.
Yeah. They had to get the most out of the Game Boy. I am going to also make this excuse early. I am using my 8-bit Do controller once again. The rubber pads in this are a little bit fucked up. I ordered replacement
doing it.
pads to fix this, because they're relatively cheap, like $5. You get enough to fix this controller like 6 times over. But they're shipping from Europe, so they're not getting here until like next month.
I'm considering those SSDs, the ones that Digital Foundry tested, the cheapo ones that actually work totally fine because Sony was full of crap about the power of the
Yeah.
SSD. Those
God.
are $90 on Amazon for a 500 gigabyte one. That also comes with Battlefield 2042.
Hmm.
So I think I'm gonna get that. I would
See-
prefer a 1 terabyte, but
Oh god, I remember this. I think these platforms fall or something. Yep.
yes,
Ugh.
ones that look exactly like Tetris blocks.
I made it past all that shit, and then just threw myself into the hole anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I imagine it will be better in the next game that I play, because like part of the issue with the D-pad sticking is turning around in this because movement is so stiff. So there
Does
was a few
not have
times
the
where my
heatsink, Jay, but those are like $15, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
the
hi,
1
Jay.
terabyte. I actually, yes, hi Jay. I also, I had actually ordered the SN 850 from Newegg, which was supposed to have been in stock like 2 weeks ago. Never has been, because that's the one that like comes with the heatsink on it, which I think is probably worthwhile because the aftermarket ones just sort of seem really slapdash. I don't really trust them that much. But for the price with the game included, that seems kind of unbeatable.
Hey, by the way, Jay,
Just
let me
cancel
know
the other one.
how the audio is, because the Game Boy emulator was super loud in the recording. So I have no idea how
Yeah, also
exactly
George was having some issues with
my
mic
microphone
earlier.
Actually, I think it's less issues with the microphone, more issues with Windows not being very good.
Could be.
Oh god, right.
Hey, Windows
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, sure. Let me
It's gonna
upgrade to
fix
that
everything.
and make sure that, like, all the programs that I'm using that are, like, legacy don't work anymore. Sounds great.
But Windows 10 was gonna be the last one.
That's right. Well, why would I distrust Microsoft about that?
I don't know. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll get over these platforms eventually.
Speaking of, I had a weird dream a couple
You
nights
have
ago
6 minutes.
where I was... Oh no, that's not much time at all. Where I was in a hospital with a friend for some reason, and we walked by like a waiting room and Bill Gates was there. And they're like, wait a minute, I know they're from someplace. And I was like, yeah, it's Bill Gates. Too bad he's a pedophile. God damn, jumping in this goddamn video game. It's a good game. It's a good game.
Jay, I believe you could put a heatsink on. It doesn't seem that difficult. The only thing I would be worried about is like the sticky stuff on the heatsink, like the pads you put on it, if it would like not come off properly, because those things probably have a fairly high sort of DOA rate.
Yeah.
Like every computer part does.
I am so bad at putting stickers on like model kits, I'm really worried that I'd get the heatsink on there like totally crooked.
Well, the heatsink itself just kind of slides on. And so, by the way, that was a very difficult boss.
Oh yeah. It's a good thing that I had like 5
so-
minutes left. I felt that I really needed
Yeah.
extra time.
The pads are kind of just like stickers. I think you could kind of, if they overlapped, it really wouldn't matter. Like if they went over the side, because it would kind of just scrunch up against the heatsink or something.
I need to
They're
pull
basically
my...
just like thermal conduits, basically.
Yeah, I need to pull my PlayStation 5 open anyway just to dust that thing out.
You use it enough?
No, it just, everything here gets really dusty anyway. Like, it's near a bunch of other
Yeah.
electronics that get used pretty often, so I don't doubt that, like, dust is getting blown into it from elsewhere.
Sure.
So I should really just pop those off and kind of get in there. I watched that video, the Gamers Nexus one, where they were talking about, like, thermals for that thing, and how dust gets trapped up under there and it could be a problem. So,
Oh, well, that's good.
yeah.
At least it has that vacuum hole.
Yeah, just stick a vacuum in there and just suck it all out.
Yep. You died, by the way.
I did, I was surprised how much health that guy had. I thought he would only take like maybe 3 or 4 hits, and nope. I've been trying to stick to my whole, like, I'm gonna play spooky games all month thing, but, like, Far Cry is out, and I bet I'm gonna spend a lot of time in that.
Yes. Playing Far Cry is a good reminder that these games are aimed at people who only want to play one game for like 2 years.
That's right.
'Cause it's like that. I was feeling alright about it until I finished the first island and then it zoomed out and I saw how much is there and I was like, oh no. That's a lot of island.
You have to do all the side missions, Larry, all of them. Oh god.
I mean, that's a trap I always fall into with these games, is I do the side stuff, and then end up completely burning out on it and never finishing the actual game.
Yeah. I did most of the side stuff in 3, and then that was like as much Far Cry as I could stomach for several years, so I just did not want to come back to the series until now. I bought 4.
And you never... Yeah.
And then I did the ending in 4 where you stay at the table and you beat the game, and then I was like, alright, I'm done playing Far Cry 4.
That's not true. You played more of it than that.
I played like 2 hours of it, and then I gave up on it.
Yeah, 4 is
These bats suck.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what you think of 6, considering you didn't play 5, and that was probably the biggest like change in formula, and this has a lot of stuff from 5 in it.
I was the one where it was supposed to be like a weird redneck town with a cult, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But specifically 5 was the one that added sort of more RPG-type mechanics, like companion characters and things like that.
I want to level up Giancarlo.
Well, he's the bad guy, so he's not a companion character.
Terrible. God damn.
You do get an alligator with a t-shirt on.
It's true. I have not gotten my code for the DLC stuff, so I'm pretty sure that's packaged in the box, right?
It's in the... Yeah, it's in the box.
Okay.
It's in the box. EA Sports. It's in the box.
It's just a box. I know that Jay wants me to play Legacy, and I'm going to play it here. Not Legacy, Lunacy. I'm going to play that probably next week. I still need to test out whether or not that works if I put the disc into a CD drive. And
try
then,
it out,
like,
then.
load it in Yabuse.
I don't have Metroid Dread yet. It's coming from Gamefly, Mazin888.
I am going to check the Walmart after this and see whether or not they have Dread. I had to find the AC... Yeah, of course. I had to find the AC adapter to my Switch. It's like buried behind my media console.
By the way, you know you could just like go up top there, right?
I
just
could.
Get past this guy. Like, he just keeps killing you over and over.
I have something to prove, Larry, and I just proved it. I killed him. I did it.
Okay. I was totally expecting that site to come back and kill you. Yes, Jay says he wants to talk to you on Twitter, but you abandoned him. George did reactivate his Twitter account. He just informed me at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, I'm
so...
not going to log into it.
Yeah, but you can, like, go talk to it, I guess, if you want.
Sure. Just set up a George bot. You can talk to that all you want. I swear this is a good game. I really like Castlevania The Adventure. My favorite level is the second level, and that's why I'm playing it so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously so good.
Oh, it's great. No, I love the bats. They're my favorite enemy.
How long is it going to take before you switch to another game?
Not that much longer.
Good. Good. What charity stream did you do? I don't care much for charity, personally.
No.
What have they ever done for me?
There, I took the upper rat. Are you happy now, Larry?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a goddamn heart up here? There were 2 goddamn hearts up here? There was health up here?
Yeah.
I take it
you
back.
Don't
This
have
game
to fight
sucks. This game's terrible.
It's not even a hard thing to get to either. It's just like get on that rope and climb up. Oh, okay, that's cool.
What are they
I like a speed run. No reset. They do speedrun marathons like GDQ, but way smaller. Which is probably good, because GDQ, once they got big...
yeah, they stopped letting
really
them say
out.
the fuck word, and then I got real disinterested in it.
And they stopped letting that Mega Man guy, or no, it was Pokemon guy say slurs. That was when they really went downhill.
That's right. They pushed,
honestly,
they
though,
pushed Blue Glass
it's when
into
they
the
got
back,
rid
and
of-
now you can't hear him laugh anymore. And like that's honestly
Exactly.
the biggest tragedy of GDQ.
That's exactly what I was going to say, is when you stopped being able to hear Blue Glass laugh is
Yeah.
when I lost interest.
All right, let's load up our next game.
Great.
A much better game than Castlevania: The Adventure. That's a lie. I think this is worse than Castlevania: The Adventure by like a pretty solid margin. I really do not like this game.
It's better. It's not good, but it's better than Castlevania: The Adventure. Yes, he changed games.
Yeah, I'm not sure anyone can tolerate me playing the second level of Castlevania: The Adventure any longer. Definitely not Larry, who knows where I live and will kill me in my sleep if I play with it much longer.
Anyway, this is a great game.
No, it's not. Available now in the Castlevania Advance Collection, for some reason.
That's right. Well, I mean, it hasn't been available in anything else, so I guess great game preservation, etc. Although you can just go play Rondo of Blood.
Yes. This is where the D-pad having issues with the up button is really going to be a problem. I tried to play Sky Blazer on my vacation, and it was rough. Oh, I'm sorry.
Apparently, Mazin was only here because of Castlevania: The Adventure.
I'm sorry. Look, I can switch back to it.
No, don't.
If Jay wants me to switch back to it, I think we outvote you.
I don't think Jay's here.
Jay was also only here for Castlevania: The Adventure. He just decided
he was only
to
here to try to get you back on Twitter. That was a good jump there, by the way.
Yeah, no, I really need my my rubber pads to show up. Oh god.
I didn't say we don't want you here. I'm just saying I didn't want to watch Castlevania: The Adventure.
There you go, Richter. You did it.
That was a real good jump there, Victor.
Oh god damn it, no! I gotta figure the stairs out again. That reminds me, the electrical beast
Can you say you
thing.
finished like other Castlevania games? Because I'm starting to wonder.
I swear to god, a lot of it is the rubber pads on this controller is making this a real pain in the butt.
Yes, Mazin, that's correct. We only played Castlevania: The Adventure for 15 minutes because it sucks.
That's not true. It's a great game.
No, it's not.
I'd played the entire stream.
This isn't a good bit.
Yes, it is.
I mean, if you wanted to play... Another good jump. If you wanted to play a Castlevania Adventure, play the second one. The second one's good.
I think I got the second one on this computer. I could probably play that here after this level. Oh, why is it... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was using my Castlevania: The Adventure brain and thought my whip was on a different button for a second. Oh, check that out. Pro play, Larry. I got the screen clearing thing right on top of the dinosaur, the bone dinosaur dragon thing, turret
that was
thing,
cool.
dragon thing, the thing.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you. No, the electrical beast thing reminds me, so I'm trying to get all the trophies in Resident Evil 0, despite the fact that I don't like that game a whole lot. And I decided to watch this like tutorial video for the Leech Hunter stuff, because I've never played that mode before. And the dude who has that up with commentary is a real treat. Just a lot of him going like, okay, Rebecca, I need you to stay here, baby. Cutie.
Oh no.
Picking up like the custom handgun, he's like, come to Papa. It's just such a fucking weird commentary track.
It's like that Marshmallow game fact we used for
exactly.
GoldenEye.
Yes.
Okay.
I badly need more...
I love this guy, by the way.
I badly need more guides that are written in that kind of voice, like this genuine weirdo voice. Right into the pit.
Yep.
Can't remember.
It's a secret area.
Can I run in this game? No? Okay.
I think the first one is a secret area, maybe. One of them is.
Oh, let's test it out. The secret's that...
It's cool, because there's no way to actually know.
The secret's that I died. Larry got me.
This one. Yes, I have played through all of Castlevania the Adventure. I was talking about the really crappy part where you jump between the ropes and the spikes are coming, and then the end fight with Dracula, where you have to have the fireball because otherwise you can't reach him on most of the platforms he spawns on.
The Dracula fight in this game is like the absolute worst one in the entire series.
Yeah.
Most Dracula fights are great, but the one in Dracula X is terrible.
Did they change it from Rondo?
Yes, like significantly. The whole fight takes place like over these bottomless pits on these like
I don't think I ever got that
relatively
far in those.
small platforms. And he just has like an absurd amount of health.
I liked how you stopped on the stairs long enough for him to throw the bone at you.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I might need to just plug the Xbox controller in, honestly. These pads are way worse than they were when I was on vacation.
I have a feeling Mazin888 worked on Castlevania the Adventure.
That's pretty cool. I wish I worked on Castlevania the Adventure.
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah, God, I am probably going to just plug this Xbox controller in here if I game over again. This is a lot more rough than I thought it would be. I played Sky Blazer on vacation and it wasn't this bad, and I think that playing Sky Blazer might have been the thing that finally did the controller in.
Which one's Sky Blazer?
You play as this kind of like,
It's another cute 'em up, as you call them.
No, although I did try to play Panorama Cotton. No, it's... I'm trying to think of how to describe it, because it's kind of like, in a way, a pretty generic action-adventure platformer game for the SNES, but it's still, like, pretty good. You play as this dude who gets, like, different power-ups when you beat different levels. You go to these fairly non-linear, like, world maps. It's tough to explain. Like I said, Sky Blazer's just, it's very generic. It's good, but generic.
Okay.
No, I want the axe. I need the
God,
axe.
Rain of Bones.
Yeah.
It's rain and bones. Hallelujah, it's rain and bones. A bone.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I'm just worried about this because some of my jumps have been hitting, like, in mid-air for whatever reason. I think it's cool how they took Rondo of Blood, but god damn it, again. Let me see if this controller has batteries in it. It does have batteries in it. I'm sorry. I need to switch this controller, because it is very bad. Oh, if I can get the 8-bit DOE cable out of there without unplugging the mic. I hope you like all these Windows sounds, by the way.
I don't hear him.
Oh no,
I guess I wouldn't hear them anyway.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Mazin asks, what system were you playing CVA on earlier? How did you switch games so quickly? Would you like to go through your process?
Well, I got all these video game consoles that fell off the back of a truck, and I've kind of daisy-chained them together with a lot of Chinese cables that I bought off of AliExpress. It
sort of looks like the Sega Tower, like when you attach the CD and the 32X and the Knuckles cartridges.
I jammed a Game Boy directly into the cartridge slot of the Super Nintendo. That's my secret. Let me configure this controller very quickly here. B-A-Y-X, okay.
Oh, you're using a Super Nintendo controller.
That's right, yes. No, I just have all my, like, Windows browsers open and kind of ready to go, so I can kind of just quickly click over and load up the next thing that I need. Nothing too crazy. I'm just quick on the mouse. Well, this will be very bad for the VOD, where I just have this, like, 10-minute segment of playing this game like total crap, because the controller's not good. As opposed to playing the game like total crap, because I'm just bad at video games, like the rest of the streams.
You could cut it out.
I could, but then I'd lose all the good commentary.
I suppose so.
I
say then would also, like, it's starting over.
Look at that, Larry, I got on the stairs the first try. Check this out. Throw an axe the first time.
Good job.
I did it. Now I'm playing video games. I cannot overstate how bad some of the parts are on 8-bit controllers. Seriously.
Yeah. Anyway, I had enough of Mazin.
Aw, come on, man. Is he still going on about Castlevania Adventure?
Yes.
It's a great game.
No. I think Mazin is like a speedrunner for the game.
Probably. I could have learned some tips and tricks from him about, like, how to get around the bats. And then he fucking banned him, you jerk. You little creep.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Look, Mazin, if you're still watching this, I apologize.
I
give Larry probably more power than I should. There's some real Sheriff of Nottingham shit going on in this stream most of the time.
Oh, come on.
Drunk with power, Larry Davis. He used to be very ACAB, but then I made him a moderator and he kind of...
Yeah, I changed my mind. It's not a bit anymore. Don't complain when you get unbanned.
Larry, be nice to... That's why no one watches.
If
they come in there like, I like Castlevania
and they want to
Adventure.
Talk about the actual game. Instead of just being like, you should switch back to this game you played 15 minutes of 30 minutes ago.
I'll probably switch back to it. Well, actually, so...
Oh, you won't.
Talk about my process here. A little difficult to do that because for some reason OBS has issues with the Game Boy Advance emulator I use, and I have to like completely set it up anytime I want to play a new game on it. Which OBS likes to do for certain emulators, and I don't know why. Not a fan of it.
I don't know.
Kind of a pain
Most
in
of
the
it's
ass.
a mystery to me.
Yeah.
No, George did not rejoin Twitter, Jay. Unfortunately, you just missed a very colorful character in the chat, but no.
No, you banned him again? Oh, come on, man.
I told you, don't. When I unban someone, don't be like, oh, well, you could give him a warning. Ugh.
Most people with, like, delusions of grandeur and narcissism become cops, but Larry just aspired to be a Twitch moderator.
Really, though, it was annoying.
If you say so.
Either stop watching, or,
I was just happy to find a kindred
about the
spirit
game currently being played.
in my love for Castlevania the Adventure. And I know this upsets you, Larry. I know that you can't...
It's not true.
Tony Soprano-esque, you can't let other people have good things in their life. You can't let them have Castlevania the Adventure. You gotta... you gotta just knock them down a bit, because it makes you feel better, Larry. I get it.
Jay asks if he spams Nicki Minaj lyrics, he'll get banned, and probably not, because I wouldn't recognize they were Nicki Minaj lyrics.
Yeah.
I know Super Bass, that's it.
This dog is a jerk.
Yeah. He's doing Akuma fireballs at you.
Yeah, this is nothing like the first boss in Castlevania the Adventure.
No, where you just stand still and whip until it dies?
Yeah, hey, check this out. Making a save state. So I don't want to do this again.
Great job.
I can't remember if I said it or not, but like one of my biggest issues with Castlevania X, to actually talk about the game for a second, is they took Rondo of Blood, this amazing game that plays just buttery smooth, and they made it stiff as hell.
See, when I played this, I was a kid, and obviously Rondo of Blood was not out here, so I had no idea.
Yeah.
And I thought this game was fine back then.
You didn't know there was something better. That was...
Yeah.
That is understandable that you would like this if you're not aware of the superior version of this game.
Yeah.
Now, it jumped directly on.
I don't know that I ever made it past this, though. I mostly just remember the behemoth thing following you.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe one of the pits isn't a secret area in this version, it was just in Rondo.
I think it's just in Rondo, and it's not even like a big
It
secret.
was like
they tried to
in there.
They tried to get you to go down there because that's where you unlock Maria.
Yeah.
If
I
I
thought there
had
was still one here, but
if I had a TurboGrafx simulator set up, I would love to play some Rondo, but I don't have any of that stuff configured.
okay.
10-year-old daughter
Next
was
week,
very
are you going to
impressed
play
that
it?
you responded to me. Well, Jay, there's only one person in the Twitch chat because Larry decided to fucking murder the other participant.
Like how he just says as a 10-year-old daughter, and so instead of keeping it clean, you just immediately start swearing.
Fuck piss shit. Goddamn. Don't let your kids watch
Still need
the
a couple
stream.
more. Still need a couple more for Carlin's dirty words routine.
The one nice thing I will say about Castlevania Dracula X is the music is pretty good.
Yeah. You could count on Konami to make good Super Nintendo music. Oh, she hears it all the time. Well, that's good. She's also getting a good history lesson here of the history of Castlevania.
They made better games than this.
Some, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the one thing that they...
By the way, you can't kill enemies in Castlevania by jumping on their heads. I don't know why you keep trying it. This isn't Mario.
I love Mario.
Yeah, me too.
God damn it. I knew that was going to come and I didn't do anything about it. I have the power up to do the thing that I need to do. Mario's for the kids, Larry, and since we have a 10-year-old watching us, I just thought that I would try to, you know, do the thing that the kids like.
Okay. I see. I like that these guys do a little spin when they come up out of the water.
Yeah, it's a good touch. Oh no, they did it again! No! I expected it the first time, I didn't expect it the second time.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, also shame on me. Fool me 3 times, won't get fooled again.
That's right. Got them now, I know what's coming. It's all about learning the patterns, Larry.
Yeah.
That's how you play old video games.
Correct, trial and error.
I should hit the jump button when I need to jump. That's another trial and error lesson that I've learned here today.
Oh, not the whip button?
No, not the whip button. The jump button is the button that I want to hit, not the whip button.
You have unlimited continues in this?
Yeah, sure, why not? You need it for Castlevania Dracula X.
Well, Bloodlines doesn't. I think that's the only one that doesn't have unlimited continues.
This version of the game also has like saving maidens and stuff and like alternate pathways, but obviously nowhere near as. Why do I keep doing that?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just going to shut my mouth this time and pay attention to the fishman. But I think I need to.
Anyway, Jay, what I was saying was I have faith in you. You can put the heatsink on. Doesn't seem that complicated. Because I think that was just before your phone died.
I forgot to pick up the power-up. I'm about to just switch to Castlevania 4, a good game.
Didn't we already do Castlevania 4?
No.
Are you sure?
We talked about it, because Haro Kid has a really weird relationship with Castlevania 4. Where he
I feel like
insists
I
it's
watched you
one
play
of the worst.
Castlevania 4.
No.
Okay. I appreciate that you told me it would be... That was a real good jump, Victor.
I felt like I passed the fishes and I thought I just put a little flourish on it, you know?
Yeah, put a little mustard on that mustard.
We got some of the highest quality PlayStation 1 footage on the internet, and also some of the goddamn worst Castlevania footage.
Yeah. Look, see, you know, if we had my way, would have just been streaming Predator Concrete Jungle for the PS2. But you're like, oh no, nobody cares about Predator anymore.
No. Alright, I'm playing Castlevania 4.
I got PCSX2 working and everything.
Castlevania 4.oops.
Oops, all Castlevanias. Oops, all Draculas.
Yeah, sure, I don't have a name, that's fine. Haro Kid hates this game. He can't stand it. You wanna know what my counter-argument to that is, Larry? Look at this. You can flip the whip around.
Wiggly.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Can't do that in any of the other Castlevanias.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You can do that in other Castlevanias, though.
None of the other Castlevanias allow you to do that.
You can.
Not a one.
Okay. This was the first one you could do it in.
Yeah. Look, I know my Castlevanias. Not Dracula. Oh. It's a good crouch walk.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, it would be a really terrible idea, but I was thinking what we should do for a video series, for a streaming series, is trying to figure out Castlevania 2 without any guides.
Well, okay. Maybe, but I've already played that.
Yeah, but have you played it? I mean, I did too, and I beat it, but like by this point, I don't remember enough about it.
True. I don't really either. But the thing is, I also just think that would mostly be boring, because a lot of it is just like,
Sure.
go over here, go down these steps. This time it'll lead you to a different place than the other area that looks identical.
Yeah, use every item everywhere, and then like exhaust every button on the controller if it doesn't work.
But not even that, because sometimes it's like, oh, you spent all your rupees or whatever. You needed those to buy a steak.
That's what Simon uses, rupees.
Yeah. They're like gems or something, I think. They look like rupees.
You sure not just confusing that with bloodlines?
Do you buy things with hearts in Simon's Quest?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's hearts that you use as currency in Simon's Quest.
Oh, maybe.
I think the only one that really uses like gems is
yeah, bloodlines.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I guess so, because you also use hearts to level up in Simon's Quest. I like that guy in the chimney, by the way.
Hell yeah. What did Jay said something? I can't read it right now. What did he say?
His daughter asked if he played this game before, which of course she was confusing with Rondo of Blood, so he was forced to whip her like a Castlevania villain.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
say that's not a good idea. If you say something like that in chat, I believe we are legally obligated to report you to CPS.
You're whipping your daughter and letting her watch a stream where I say words like piss, shit, cock, and ass, and what the fuck?
It's okay, she watches professional wrestling too, I assume.
Nice goddamn parroting, Christ. I'm just kidding, Jay, I love you.
You would do the same thing. You would do exactly the same thing.
Oh, yeah, sure. Who am I to judge, frankly?
By the way, there are these things from Half-Life 2.
My niece, who is like 4 years old, watches so much YouTube that anytime anytime she tells you like how to do something, she finishes it up by saying, "Please like and subscribe." And it's kind of become a bit of a problem because she does it frequently. She also, here's how you know she's related to me, Larry. I'll tell you a story about when I visited last. I decided to buy her some ice cream at Baskin-Robbins. I got her some chocolate chip ice cream. And
yeah, sure.
I mentioned having like some boiled eggs in the fridge and that I was going to make like deviled eggs. And she was so excited for eggs that she put her chocolate ice cream away. Did not want to eat it.
I thought you were going to say she was going to ask to combine the eggs and ice cream. Yeah, it seems like something you would do.
She absolutely would eat and enjoy a Brundle.
Ugh. One of the worst things of all time.
I think it's very funny how you like cook all these meals now. You're like some real foodie, but you hate flavor.
What, a Brundle is flavor? Just scrambled eggs on a plain white hamburger bun, not even
salt
toasted.
And pepper on it. Fuck off.
On the bun?
No, on the eggs.
Yeah, I just said, like, on a plain white hamburger bun.
Yes. I might do a brioche if I'm feeling really fancy about it.
Yesterday, I made an omelet. I had a leftover jalapeno from some stuff I made, and so I threw a jalapeno in there with the red bell peppers and sausage, and put some harissa spice on it. That was really good.
I forgot you can only hit this guy, like, at one specific point.
Yeah.
It's fine, though. I blew him up. Boom!
I like his stance.
Yeah.
Good joke, Jay. I know your daughter's there, so I'm not gonna say what I really think.
Tell me what you think, what you literally think. See, this game's great. It's got this little map, tells you where you're going, what you're doing, makes it feel like you're going on an actual adventure, a Castlevania, the adventure.
I mean, that's in others, too. Castlevania 3 has it, and Branching Paths.
Free Mizits, or whatever his name was.
No, it's okay. He was also, like, weirdly egotistical, so...
I didn't read, like, any of the chat, you deleted it, so it just... He exists
like,
as a character in my mind.
If only you guys knew who you were talking to.
I
don't care.
I'm gonna see this guy on a Castlevania GDQ stream one day, and he's just going to do nothing but talk shit on us.
There were these two freaks who were bad at the game, and ended up banning me.
One of them kept saying piss around a 10-year-old. It's a really uncomfortable stream. I have not watched Squid Game under YouTube Kids when I upload it.
Yeah, well, you have to make sure like Elsa's in there getting pregnant or something. The Joker comes in and there's like a stock scream sound effect. I don't know.
Why is Simon Belmont tying up Elsa?
Spider-Man's there. I've not watched Squid Game. I will probably watch that whenever I get Netflix, which would be when Bake Off is close to being over.
Squid Game is the most popular show ever on Netflix, at least that's what they say. They won't release the numbers, so you're just gonna have to trust them on this.
I saw a clip from some absolutely awful looking sitcom they have out now. Just made me think, like, I want Santa Clarita Diet back.
Yeah, that Resident Evil show looks awful. That trailer is terrible.
That's a movie.
Oh.
That's not the show.
How are they going to fit all that in the space of a movie? That's even worse.
I don't know. It's great because that also says, like, exclusively in theaters. Which, alright. Good luck.
Getting COVID to see the Resident Evil movie.
Oh yeah, I watched the first 2 seasons of Castlevania, quote, anime.
Yeah. It's alright.
But then I canceled Netflix, so I haven't seen the 3rd. But I think Netflix is going to be the ones with JoJo, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Netflix and also watchcartoonsonline.biz or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
.ru.
Yeah.
Free cartoons from back of truck.ru.
You know what? Netflix seems like a perfectly fine way to watch that show, but it's not going to have any sidebar ads that tell me this game is going to make me forget what I ate for breakfast. So it's just not like the authentic JoJo experience at this point. Oh, I lost the watch.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, Jay, because I thought Crunchyroll kind of had the sub rights to it.
Araki watched Santa Clarita Diet and was like, well...
Rocky, yeah. Again, like, it just sounded like you said Rocky, and so I was just thinking of Sylvester Stallone. Hey, I love Timothy Oliphant. He's a zombie.
God, I'm so mad about the end of that show.
It's on a cliffhanger. Now we're gonna find out what happened.
I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that's on the same level of the How's Annie ending from Twin Peaks, where I'm like, now I am at my most invested in this thing, and you took it away from me. They should bring the show back for one more season, and it should be, like, shot more cinematically, and it should just end with Timothy Oliphant screaming and Drew Barrymore asking what year it is.
Yeah. Canceling that and canceling...
No! Get off me, Medusa!
I don't really need to have Netflix anymore. Why do you keep whipping straight up?
Because I'm trying to throw my item and it's not throwing.
Oh.
I have no idea why it's not doing that.
Because it's a different button in Castlevania 4.
Oh, it is? I forgot about that.
Yes, because you can whip up.
Yeah, but in
You're sitting here whipping up, and you're like,
I get it now, but like I'm thinking, oh well, Castlevania Dracula X is still like on the up thing, and then like, oh right, they made that more stiff, just in general, because they thought it was cute, I guess. All right, well then what's the button for it then? Oh, it's the right trigger. Okay.
North Star Season of JoJo. The first one? Or the second? Because they're both kind of fist with the North Star, I guess. You should get into it. 4 is the best one. 3 is the worst. Well, one kind of is, but it's really short. But
I don't agree with that. I like 3 a whole lot.
3's just so long.
Yeah. I still think that 3's got the best, like, final fight, though, out of any of the JoJo's.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Although I do like 4's.
Yeah.
You're getting this head, Leo, what's his name from Sopranos?
Oh,
Leotardo.
Yeah, Leotardo. Yeah. The Shah of Aram.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Then, and I just really like that last sort of sequence of episodes in 4.
And for with
It's
the
got good,
with
it's
Bikes
got
and
good
Dust.
stakes to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I like the weird time stuff that they do at the end of that and trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. I think 4 is like the most inventive season.
Sure, if I had to pick one that I think is maybe the worst, it might be Golden Wind, honestly.
Yeah. I think the Diavolo stuff helps that a lot.
Sure. It does got him talking into a frog. That is pretty good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just, I would say its biggest flaws is how characters kind of just disappear.
Yeah. This isn't to say, like, any season of JoJo's is outright bad or anything. Like, they're all pretty good.
Did you see they changed the, or for the Blu-ray, they fixed the scene with the meme of, like, yeah, we gay, keep scrolling images from?
Wait, what?
There's a scene from manga where JoJo is there with Mista, and he has his hand in Mista's pants, and Mista's pointing the gun.
Yeah.
And in the anime, it was not in the pants, and now they've fixed that.
I died again because the clock does not work here.
Nope.
Oh no, I got her.
Platinum End.
That was close.
Congrats.
I've not kept up to date on
anime
at all, so I don't know what.
It's like all moe garbage still. I'm only looking forward to JoJo and the new Lupin.
Yeah, new Lupin's good.
No, that's not out yet. Might be terrible.
I'm sure it's good. No, like, what are the kids like now? Genshin Impact? That's the thing that I keep seeing.
Well, that's a game.
Is that a game only? Okay, I thought it was like a game based on an anime.
I don't think so.
What's the other one that I think is like really popular now? Bible Black. I heard people are getting mad at that.
Oh, Platinum End's the Death Note one. Yeah. Should have just made like a whole follow-up series about Donald Trump, like that weird one-off thing you did.
Oh, seriously?
Did you not see that?
Anime. No, I saw the I saw the little parody thing, like that issue, but I didn't know there was a whole thing after it.
No, that's what I'm saying. That was the one shot. They should have made a whole series.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Those flying guys, by the way, look exactly like Wingnut from TMNT Tournament Fighters.
They should just do like the intro to TMNT, but replace Leonardo with Phil Leotardo. Has anyone done that yet?
Probably. I don't know. I'm not sure anyone has the exact cross-section of diseased brain of both Sopranos and TMNT that we do, though.
That's fair.
Oh, Jay says that's a whole thing in Platinum. Is it, like, actually related to Death Note? Like, is it in the Death Note universe? Or is it just like, we've got Donald Trump president, like Bill Clinton appearing in Golgo 13 and whatever?
Oh, this is my favorite part of the game, because the frame rate takes a total dive when the Mudmen show up.
Yes.
It's great. It's like a shmup. It needs to slow down so you can keep track of the Mudmen.
Yeah. Mud Hell. That's what they call it.
I should update the stream info so we can get a Castlevania 4 speedrunner in here to...
Well, no, because that wouldn't be as funny because you wouldn't switch off of it immediately and then make them really mad.
It's a good game, Larry. Right, I keep forgetting it's on R, this game.
You see that thread on Twitter? No, you did not. Of all of the various masks, various masks of Michael Myers in the Halloween movies.
No.
Because I was thinking, like, if you just took a Trump mask and painted it white, it would probably look pretty similar to the William Shatner one.
Oh yeah, probably. I don't think I've ever looked up like what William Shatner thinks about that.
Well, considering they obviously changed it to not be William Shatner masks in the sequels, probably not great. Although they're back to doing that now, so yeah. I was not aware, like, I haven't watched any of those sequels, so did not know how bad the masks were in those.
I've not seen any of the Halloween movies
I hope
from
so.
start to finish.
Shatner dying in space, just like his wife dying in the pool. Poetic
Yeah,
justice.
I saw that, and my first thought was, I don't think a 90-year-old man's heart is going to take the G-force into space, so very interested to see this happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like to imagine the shit-eating grin on George Takei's face when Shatner's heart turns into a gelatinous slop within his chest cavity.
Sitting at a breakfast table, reading the news, and going, "Oh my!"
You'd be right to do so.
Yeah.
If they do like one of those like
vindication from the grave for Scotty, James Doohan looking down from heaven, just like ha 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 ha.
If they do one of those things when he dies where they like play a bunch of clips from movies he was in to show his like acting prowess, like, oh, this is what we lost, they should have a bunch of them from The Undiscovered Country where it's just him and Sulu like not in the same frame. Nice job out there, Captain Sulu. We're friends. We get along. They can actually make it like a decent way into this game, unlike the other ones, because they're terrible.
In memoriam, William Shatner, and there's just 30 shots of him sliding across the hood of a car. Yeah, of course. Like, it would be distasteful to have Star Trek clips.
Single tear
excuse me.
Rolls down my cheek as I watch him sliding across the hood of the car for the 27th time. I lost one of the greats. They should put Betty White in space, and then I should go to space with her, and then I could stick her in the airlock. No one can hear you scream, bitch, and then I just eject her into the coldest space. Yeah, no, I know it wouldn't kill her. She'd be like Cars at the end of JoJo Part 2.
No, I was thinking it'd be like a Princess Leia just like forcing her way back to the ship and then stalking you on it to kill you like the alien.
I'm just in a vent and she just appears in there with like weird rubber hands.
Yeah. She opens her mouth and has another tiny Betty White head in her mouth.
I hate this. Oh god, right, this level.
Would explain why she isn't dead yet.
Yeah, this level's a real pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Where the game gets hard, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, damn it. Got cocky, I thought I could get over there and whip him. They could play Rocket Man at William Shatner's funeral. That's right, Jay.
You mean the movie Rocket Man with Harlan Williams, right?
Yep, that's right. They would play the whole thing, start to finish.
Everybody would be in tears, both from grief and laughter.
It was
as
one
Harlan
of Bill's
Williams
faves.
Inflates his spacesuit with the power of farts. Everyone's favorite movie about space travel. Yes, I know what you meant, Jay.
I really do miss that kind of like era, that sort of egotism with actors where they all thought that they could have music careers too. Like Joe Pesci rapping.
By then.
Yeah. But like Joe Pesci being a rapper is, I think, the height of that.
Steven Seagal's still doing it.
John Cena.
Songs from the Crystal Cave or whatever.
I I screwed that up horribly. That's all on me. John Cena doing Batman, that probably was the one, like, actual legitimately good song
Yes.
that an actor did.
That song rules.
Yes, it does.
Bumpy Knuckles, baby.
We all know
Jay
you're
was
not
telling me
a...
something about Bumpy Knuckles.
We all know you're not a bad man, John Cena. Don't try to... Come on.
It's part of the persona. It was Doctor of Thugonomics. Still mad that I never unlocked Thugonomics Cena in that King of Fighters mobile game.
By the way, Larry, you'll appreciate this. My parents, they like to buy shirts and stuff for me from like different bars and places that they go to when they go on vacation. And usually they're terrible, because it's the kind of thing that like an old person is just like, oh, yes, my 33-year-old son wants this on his body. And so the one that they found recently is a shirt of King Shark. And my mom was like, this reminded me of you. What the fuck about me?
Oh no.
What reminds my parents of me when they look at King Shark?
I don't
what
know.
the hell?
That's just them trying to say you're dumb, right?
Hold on. I'm gonna grab the t-shirt and read the impact font text that is also on the t-shirt, because it just does not stop being terrible at King Shark.
I'm a shark. I'm a shark. Boy, I just love Gail Simone so much.
Hear you in the mic, Larry. Don't talk into the mic.
Yeah, I know. Guess what? I'm still gonna do it. I can hear.
Okay, hold on. Picture like a King Shark looking shark, and it says, "Yeah, I'm into fitness. Fitness, this whole pizza in my mouth," and he's got like a box with a pizza in it.
You know what? They were right. I'm on their side for this one.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's true. George hasn't seen it.
I will not see that movie. Also,
It's a TV show.
Sure, I won't watch that
You
either.
mean Suicide Squad? It was good.
I kept hitting the button because it wasn't connecting, and then it connected, and I hit the button as a reaction to it not connecting. Which is a very George move. I think that's all the Castlevania I'm going to play today. The only good thing DC has done.
Not true,
in years.
Jay. Doom Patrol.
Yeah, Doom Patrol's great. In fact, that's what drives me the most nuts about like the discourse around Zack Snyder's Justice League, is everyone talking about how great Cyborg is in that, as if though there isn't this far superior live-action version of Cyborg that exists in a different DC property.
Also, that reminds me that you were like, I paid $15 to watch this Sopranos movie that sucked.
Yeah, I could watch Doom Patrol.
You can just watch Doom Patrol.
Oh, man.
Season 3 just started, I think, a couple weeks ago.
You have illuminated me to something I had not considered. I could take a break
watch any of the other things I try to get you to do.
Oh, no, I gotta watch Star Trek. Star Trek's gotten into the 5th season now, where Captain Picard, for some reason, keeps putting on, like, a satin blazer.
Okay.
And I had to look up, like,
Sure.
why that was the case. Like, did he, like, have an injury or something, and so he needed something that was, like, less compressed? It was like, no, he just wanted something special to wear, like how Kirk had that disgusting green uniform. So he's just got this weird satin blazer that he wears around the ship, and then they get rid of it after this season. Wisely. So he made a great Star Trek joke on Twitter. I missed it. We used to be friends. Yeah, well, you know, then everyone wanted to talk about Nicki Minaj's cousin's balls or whatever, and I had enough. Speaking of enough, that's enough Castlevania. For anyone who dares to watch this video on demand, I'm sorry about 2/3 of it. I need to get my rubber pads for my 8-bit dough. This controller is unusable. This is terrible. I thought that it would be better than the Xbox controller, because I thought the batteries were dead in this, and then it turns out I had good batteries nearby, so I should have just tested that to begin with, but oh well. I'm sure the only ones who get really pissed off about it are professional Castlevania speedrunners who go back and review the footage, hoping to find new tips and strategies and hacks.
Yeah, tips and tricks.
Yeah, that's why they're attracted to it. I feel bad for that guy. I really do. If he's like a Castlevania the Adventure speedrunner, and for the first time ever, he sees somebody is playing Castlevania the Adventure on Twitch, he's like, no one plays that game but me. Everyone hates Castlevania the Adventure but me. And then he finds his kindred spirit who happens to be partnered with a complete goddamn asshole.
But he was mad because you switched games and just would not shut up about it.
I should have. I just figured everyone would have been frustrated with me dying to the bats over and over again.
Yeah,
that
I
level
was.
that level kind of stinks.
The whole game stinks.
Wouldn't it be funny though if I turned it back on and played it now that he can't comment on it? Be pretty good. Okay, next week I'll try to get Lunacy going, unless, Jay, there is a better week for you to tune into that. I know that one is something that you really wanted to watch.
Next week, will there actually be spooky games? Because we've only got 3 weeks left in the month. You've wasted one on Castlevanias.
It's a game about Dracula.
No, it's not.
It's a game about little ghouls and flea men and skeletons.
Okay, here's the question then. Would you consider Army of Darkness spooky?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, you would not.
Oh, that thing in the well that he has to, like, fight at the beginning of the movie, that's fucked up. He sees that ghoul at the end of it, and she's like, I want to suck you.
That's what she says.
No, we'll play Lunacy, which I am led to believe is a spooky game. We'll play a certain PS2 game that I don't know that there is much people playing on Twitch, so I'm sure we'll get some sort of weirdo in the chat for that.
Predator Concrete Jungle.
Nope. It's also nothing is scary about the Predator.
The Predator's the scariest thing there is. He's invisible.
That's right. He says piss and shit.
He's got big blades.
Everybody remembers Predator saying piss and shit. That's the thing that he says in the movie.
He's got big blades. He's got lasers. It's so scary.
When Arnold
by Adrian Brody.
When Arnold rubs the mud all over him, the frame rate in the movie takes a dive. It's really weird. That's a stream. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.